there, and welcome to Misinformation, where you'll get information that you likely missed on the mainstream media. Many of you know that our family is one of the millions that's been affected by this inoculation edict that the Biden administration issued. My husband had received a letter stating that he needed to either get doubly inoculated or put in an exemption letter that is subject to approval by November 15th. Well, he chose to do the exemption letter and issued it the very same day that he received the notification from his company. We were hoping to have heard something by November 15th, but that time has come and passed. And so here we are waiting on pins and needles to see what his employer is going to say. Will we still have a household income or not? You may have missed that on November 5th, a federal appeals court, the Fifth Circuit Appeals Court, issued a stay on this mandate. That means that they basically froze it and said, we're not going forward with it at this time. Our president came back and said, you know what? I don't care what the federal court has said. We're going to go forward with the mandate anyway, as if he were above the law. So on November 8th, they came back and said, you know what? We're going to reissue this freeze just to make it abundantly clear that at this time we are not moving forward with this vaccine mandate that you have issued. So what's happened now is that there have been several lawsuits against the Biden administration. As a matter of fact, President Joe Biden is listed as the defendant himself in most of those lawsuits. At this point in time, 26 of our 50 states have come together and issued lawsuits, some of them collectively, and then still issuing their own individual lawsuits. I'm going to run down the list, but they're basically stating exactly what the Fifth Circuit Court said, that this mandate seems quite egregious and unconstitutional. So the 26 states you can listen to see if yours is in there are Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Montana, Nebraska, New Hampshire, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Iowa, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, Kansas, Kentucky, Idaho, Ohio, Oklahoma, Tennessee, West Virginia, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. But that's not all. Not only are the states coming back and saying, we will not stand for this, but there have been companies as well. So we see that the Daily Wire has said that we will not stand for this and we will support our employees. We are not going to push this vaccine mandate. And further, Mr. President, we will be suing you and your administration. Furthermore, the Liberty Counsel, a wonderful legal organization, has decided to support our military. Yes, the men and women who have fought to uphold the freedoms that we've enjoyed in this country are being subjected as well to this mandate. Well, the Liberty Counsel is supporting the Army, the Navy SEALs, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. All of these organizations have individuals who are saying this is absolutely unconstitutional. This is not what our country stands for, and we will stand against it. So that's exciting. Now, so where do we stand as of today? Well, this week, the case has been assigned through lottery. Yes, they do a literal lottery to determine which appellate court is going to hear these suits against the Biden administration. And so I believe it was as of yesterday, the Sixth Circuit Appellate Court was chosen out of Cincinnati to hear this case. All right. So actually to hear all of these cases. And so that's exciting because in the meantime, the mandate is frozen. So what does that mean for people like me and likely people like you? Well, that means that your company should not be enforcing this mandate any longer because any enforcement of it would be against the law. So what do you do, though, if your company is currently enforcing this mandate? Well, this is all very new territory. We really haven't had to deal with this before. But one thing that you can do and should do is go ahead and file a complaint at this time with your EEOC, because there is a form of discrimination that is going forth that is not upheld by our law as it currently stands. As a matter of fact, there is a company that I read about just this morning. It's Huntington Ingalls Industries. They are actually the largest military shipbuilding company. So they're a federal contractor, and the CEO just came out and said, you know what? We are now suspending this deadline that we had on the vaccine mandates for our employees. Yes. The company has said, we are going to go ahead and follow the law, and just like the law currently has suspended these deadlines, we too will be suspending these deadlines for our employees. So I would encourage all company heads to take this very action, to not enforce this mandate at the time, because it's not legal to do so. And as a matter of fact, to verbally go out and say, we're suspending these mandates at the time. And if that doesn't happen, then employees need to file with their EEOC, file a complaint, because your company is not following the law. All right, we're going to leave it there today. There's so much more that we could talk about, and maybe I'll come back on later this week. But I hope that this video is helpful for you. And if so, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, and maybe even ring the notification bell so that you can hear when other videos will be coming out. All right, y'all have a wonderfully blessed day. Stay strong. And for those that are still holding out, remember, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So hold the line. He will be victorious. Hey y'all, I just had to come back on really quick because since I did this video today, there's been a huge development. OSHA has come and said that they will not be enforcing the Biden mandate as of now. So this is huge. If there's no organization to enforce it, then that is an amazing win. Guys, let's keep praying. Let's keep pushing. Stand firm on your convictions. We may actually come out of this twilight zone, but we're not completely in the clear yet. So anyway, huge win, and I hope that encourages you.